begin to show.
Hey guys, what's going on? Halderson here, and I just got Astros a couple of weeks ago, so this is my first commentary, but I will probably be doing more commentaries for you guys. But right now I have Black Ops 2 information on how the created class works with an interview from David Vonderhaar, and we have a new game mode called Hardpoint, which if you guys have ever played Halo 3, it's kind of like King of the Hill from that, where you have to stand in the area to dominate it to get points. If you back out, you lose control and you don't get the points, and so let's just get right into it.
Now, we also saw the Pick 10.
Yeah, the Pick 10 is the wild. Pick 10 combined with wild cards is the framework of what makes up the new created class system. And those players were equipped up so they can be successful working together.
Now, there's also some nuances and changes that you actually made to each of the classes in terms of attachments and perks. Tell us a little bit about that.
So in Black Ops 2, for you to modify your weapon in any way, shape, or form, you have to actually take an attachment for it. So in our previous game, you could actually sometimes use perks to modify your weapon. And what this does for us is make sure that we have perks be about player and player behavior, and attachments be about weapon and weapon behavior. And that's a really important part of how we're tuning the game.
Now, that's actually really different from previous games. Why that decision?
So it's really important to us to make that decision because players expect that an attachment would modify the behavior of a gun and not them. So therefore, we could tune how much they modify a gun when they belong to the gun instead of with a player.
So it just makes more sense.
Yeah, so if you have something that modifies, say, the hip-fire accuracy of a weapon, it's much better for us if we can attach that to the gun instead of the player, so it doesn't have to modify the hip-fire accuracy across every category of weapon. We can do it specifically for the gun. That lets us tune the guns even better.
David, Hardpoint's a brand new mode.
Yeah, so Black Ops 2 multiplayer has Hardpoint. Hardpoint is a mode that's inspired by those traditional King of the Hill style play. So you're going to have to defend an area around the map, and you're going to have to keep those attackers out of there, and you have to be in it in order to score points. That zone is moving around the map, lots of intense action, going into a single place on the map, very fun.
Sounds like it's going to be pretty hard to defend.
Yes, but that's what the team tactics are all about in Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and we've given you lots of great ways to set up defensive perimeters with Guardian as a crowd control mechanic and others.
Alright guys, that sounds pretty cool, but he didn't really get in depth on how the created class actually works. What it is a 10-point system. You get 1 point for each thing you choose. So you get 1 point for the primary weapon, or 1 point for your attachment, or 1 point for your perk. And you get to use 10 of those. So you could do your standard 1 primary weapon with 1 attachment, 3 perks, a shock charge, and a C4. Or you could do 2 primary weapons with 1 attachment each, maybe 1 or 2 perks, and a C4. That's how that actually works. It's just 10 points, 1 point for each thing, and you can only choose 10 items. Now, if you stay tuned, later tonight I have some domination on Aftermath, which was played by 2 MLG Pro teams. It was North America versus Europe. They kind of intergrouped with the players. So if you stay tuned for that, it's pretty exciting. It looks good. The maps look good. Black Ops 2 looks good. I'm pretty excited for Black Ops 2. I don't know about you guys, but this game in general is looking better and better each day.